Now they're back in their own podcast. Sit back, relax, Still Spinning is here. Still spinning. Still spinning. Still spinning. Still spinning.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Still Spinning Podcast. Happy week of Thanksgiving. We have made it to the end of November. It is cold outside and the space heater is a-flowing, baby. My name is Nicole. I am joined, as always, by Dan. Hello, Dan.
Colder than the balls on a brass monkey.
That is cold, brass
Yes.
monkey. That funky monkey. Dan, you don't Instagram, correct?
Correct.
I didn't think so.
I apparently have an account that you've told me about.
You do.
but-
It's
okay.
I think it's got a picture of Bailey, actually, is how old
That
it is.
explains, yeah.
Yeah. So I follow some companies that I enjoy on Instagram, and today I won a $50 gift card
How? From
because
what?
they were just like, oh, comment on this thing and have a chance, and I'm like, why not? And then I won, and they already sent it to me.
Well, kind of, what was it? Can you say?
Yeah. It's for a company called Constantly Varied Gear. They make really fun workout tights, like workout pants. So they have a lot of fun patterns. They have a lot of just solid colors too, if that's your jam.
Yeah.
I like a pattern because I feel like hides the cellulite better. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, you definitely don't want horizontal stripes.
No. Well, no, you don't. So I have a bunch of their tights, and now I'm going to have more because I won a $50 gift card.
Nice. Good for
So-
you. Rock
And
on.
then hopefully we win the lottery tonight.
I don't ever win anything.
No? Have you really never won anything?
I'm sure I have. I
I
don't
won
know.
a job once.
Oh, I won a radio partner.
I think we both won. I think the world won on that one.
The world, that's the good way to look at that. The world won. Who won? The world.
My mom won a car from
I think I knew this.
German Fest. I feel like
Yeah.
we probably talked about it.
Ernie von Schledorn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Main Street in Menominee Falls.
Who do
But
you know
wants to buy a car?
Yes.
Sorry for everyone not from Wisconsin. You have no idea
But
what we're
every
doing.
single person in Wisconsin just went, yeah.
Yes, absolutely. They sang along with us. Don't kid yourself.
Yeah.
So it's a happy day here in the house. So if you are jonesing for even more Still Spinning content, you can get it by becoming a spinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, head to our website, stillspinningpodcast.com. I'd love to tell you we have a Black Friday deal, and we do. It's if you sign up, you're going to get content
On Friday.
on Friday. Isn't that exciting?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty exciting.
It's every Friday. Every Friday is Black Friday. You're in the black every Friday.
Yes, yeah. But it's hard to believe that it is almost December.
It is crazy. Did you see there's a Kraft, and actually, so Kraft did this, but it's the
Like the brand Kraft?
yeah, the brand Kraft.
Okay.
And it shouldn't surprise us because remember, these people also make Vegemite.
Okay. What did they
In-
make?
So they made a new it's just like in your regular mayonnaise, like a regular bottle,
Mhm.
and it's it's called Yesterday's Gravy.
Oh, why is it called Yesterday's Gravy?
And then in the little sticker on the side it says the Moist Maker. Because that's remember from Friends? Yeah.
Yes.
So you take yesterday's gravy, you put it on there, and so it's a complete copy of Friends. So
Gravy is disgusting. I'm
yesterday's
sorry.
gravy. The Moist Maker.
The Moist Maker.
Also, by the way, my nickname until I was about 27.
If I had a needle scratch sound, that is where it would have played.
And nobody would under the age of 40 would know what that even meant.
Right. It's funny you said that, and it just reminded me. Sometimes I'm walking around stores, I take pictures to remember to bring something up to you, and I forgot to bring this up to you before. On clearance, currently at Target, Dove soap has 2 different scents currently on clearance. Go figure. One, maple glazed donut, and the other, cinnamon pumpkin pie. These are bars of soap.
I feel like we've had this conversation before.
We have had it for a shower gel that was based on Girl Scout cookies, and it was peanut butter.
End of the conversation at that time was, why in the hell did you not buy it?
Because it's still $18 because you have to buy like an economy pack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Pass.
so I'm not doing that for the deal, but I love a glazed donut. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to smell like one. I definitely don't want to smell like a pumpkin pie.
Oh, I love pumpkin pie.
But would you want to smell like one? Would
Yes.
you want Jenny to smell like one?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes.
All right,
Yes.
I'm going to keep my eye on it, and if it drops below $18, I'll buy some and send it to you.
Yes, I would like everything and everybody to always
Mm-mm.
pumpkin pie. Yes.
Nope. I'm going to hard pass. I'm hard passing on that. I think
all
that's
right.
disgusting.
What is everybody saying in our comment sections here? Let's go into, okay. Some may say he won in the, yeah, okay. So I
That's
did win
true.
something. Yes. That's kind of
Mhm.
cool. Then Jamie says gravy.
Yeesh.
And I think Paul's saying, I hear that, Dan, the moist maker comment.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. And yeah. And Carla says, no, thank you. And
Yeah.
that's to the bars of soap, I believe.
Yeah,
So-
as well it should be. It's
Yeah.
absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
All right. So a story out of Wisconsin today really caught my, well, this has been kind of happening over the past couple days. So Morgan Geyser, who's
Oh, Lordy.
one of the perpetrators of the 2014 in quotes Slender Man stabbing, was taken into custody near Chicago yesterday or on Sunday, a day after cutting off her ankle monitor and leaving her Wisconsin group home. Cutting off her ankle monitor.
Okay,
Are
but-
not these things made to not be removable?
Yeah. So before we get to that, and this is a very legitimate point you're making, we need to take about 3 steps back for those of you who may not know much of this story. Slender Man is a cartoon or yeah, right.
Like an anime thing.
Yeah,
right,
like
cartoon.
and Morgan Geyser and her friend killed, or I don't think they killed. They
No,
stabbed.
they stabbed her 19 times.
Yeah, she did not die. They stabbed her 19 times. They lured her friend to a bike path, and bike path I used all the time.
Ooh.
And they took her right off the bike path and they stabbed her 19 times and left her there to die. And they did this to please Slender Man.
Yes. And she spent the last 7 years in a psychiatric facility.
Yes. And for the last 3 or 4 of those 7 years, it comes up a couple of times a year where they keep coming. They're like, you know what? She's better now. We should let her out. And I mean, they couldn't put her away forever because they said she was not mentally, there. So
And she was a juvenile at the time.
yeah. So she didn't go to jail. She went to mental jail or whatever. I don't know what.
She went to a psychiatric hospital.
Yeah, I don't know what the term for them anymore. We used to call them like the loony bins, but
Yeah, I don't
now
think
there's
you can say
no,
that
you
anymore.
can't. And I don't know what the actual term is.
I think
but
it's psychiatric hospital.
okay, there. It's you can't leave, right? I mean, it's like it is you're locked down. It's not you just walk out and like you were at a regular hospital. But her lawyers have been arguing for the last 3 or 4 years. We should let her out. She's better now. Let's take her off she's good now. She should be back out with the rest of society. And every year, everyone involved in the case has went, no, you don't get to stab somebody and then 6 or 7 years later go, oh, okay, all good now. No.
Yeah, so they moved her out into a group home.
People have lost their minds. And she hasn't been out that long. It was earlier this year that they said, okay. When they let her out, everyone went, wait, what? Like nobody saw this one coming because they kept asking and they kept going, no, of course, no. So they let this woman out. She's a woman now. I don't know where mentally, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Right. She's 23 years old now.
Yeah. So they let her out to this group home. And everyone was like, whoa, no, she can't. No. And then she's been gone. She's been out of the group home she's been to the group home for what? Since how long has she been there?
It said this fall. So
yeah, it hasn't been that long.
A month, maybe 2.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe a couple months.
Also, she was missing for 12. She was gone for 12 hours before anybody noticed.
Well, that's not correct. Hold on a second. Listen to this part of the story. So the group home, so she cut off her tether.
Which, again, I say, aren't these things made to be indestructible?
They are, but I mean, everything,
Who knows?
yeah, like if you know where to cut, I'm sure everything is right. Like everything, you like a chain link fence.
She probably
you can
watched
cut
a
it.
YouTube video on
You're
how
probably
to
right.
cut it off.
So she cut this off. The monitoring people immediately called the group home and went, "Oh, hey, she's on." Or no, they called the Department of Corrections. The monitors called the Department of Corrections, and they went, "Yeah, we got a problem here. This thing got cut off or tethered or batteries. There's something." They called the group home. The group home went, "Well, let's go." It took the group home 2 hours to get back to the DOC and go, "Yeah, she's gone."
Come on.
Then nobody told the Madison Police Department for like 8 hours.
Oh my God.
Nobody bothered to tell the police department in the city that this happened for like 8 hours that she'd been gone. This is a cluster blank from all of it. All of it. The fact that she's even out is just, it's just so unbelievable that this happens in this day and age.
Correct. I'll be interested to see what happens now, because obviously she crossed state lines. She was found near Chicago. She was in Illinois, so she crossed state lines, which I'm assuming she's not supposed to do. I mean, she wasn't supposed to leave the group
to be out,
home,
right?
You know what I mean?
I don't think she had any specific provisions about going to Illinois because she wasn't supposed to go anywhere. So
right. It's also absolutely, I hate to say bonkers given the case, but she was supposed to be in the mental health institution for 40 years.
Yeah.
40.
Yeah, 40. And
the guy was supposed to be in for 25. He got out in 2021.
Yeah, they let her out. Oh, really? That guy that she was with? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, that's what the article says. Anyway.
But yeah, 40. Yeah. And
she's 23. I just want to do that quick math for you. Absolutely insane.
But the craziest thing about not the crazy, there's a lot of crazy about all of this, but dang it. I had it. Something you said. Now my point just.
Oh, sorry. That he got out? Supposed to be in when she was out.
Oh no. The only thing she has going for her, if anything, is she's being held in Cook County. So, I mean, I don't know what the rule. I mean, I know they're trying to extradite her back to Wisconsin, but it's Cook County. So there's a slight chance that they'll just go, yeah, okay.
Just
out.
Let her out.
Yeah, just like you're going to come back, right? You promise? Like that's about I think it's about a 50-50 shot. They just let her go in Cook County. So
great. So hopefully she finds my house.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, and they immediately threw up security at the house of the well, not immediately. 8 hours later, they put security at the house of the person who she tried to kill the first time around.
That poor person. I mean, on all the levels, but now you're living in terror again because this person is just first off released, and now
the fact that she's out. The fact how do you look somebody in the face and go, "Hey, I know she stabbed you 6 years ago. Come on, 6 years though. We're gonna let her out." And like, how do you look somebody in the face and say that?
I have no idea because I could not do it.
No. All right. All right. This story. Now, speaking of things, we say, how does this happen in this day and age? This story very easily happens in this day and age.
Ooh.
Everywhere you go, remember this. Everywhere you go, unless you are with your bestest of friends, you could be being recorded.
But even then, because your phone's always listening.
Yeah. So in this case, the issue's Campbell Soup. Have you heard this story yet?
Mm-mm.
Campbell Soup facing a firestorm after a former employee allegedly secretly recorded a vice president insulting both the company's products and its customers. Robert Garza of Michigan filed a lawsuit against Campbell's on Thursday and released audio that he says features Vice President and Chief Information Security Officer Martin Bally. In the audio, Bally is heard saying,
"Oh no!"
Now here's the part, because he's not saying anything we all don't know. He's been saying, quote, "We have shit for blanking poor people, effing poor people. Who buys our shit? I don't buy Campbell's products anymore. It's not healthy now that I know what the blank is in it."
Wow.
The speaker also referenced bioengineered meat. He goes, "I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer."
Oh, God.
Look, nobody's buying Campbell, although I will say this. I am a big fan of both Campbell's tomato soup and terrible, terrible Campbell's chicken noodle soup. I love it. I know it's been not good for like it's not.
I love their chicken gumbo. Like in the tiny can, like
Yeah.
the old school
Yeah.
chicken gumbo. Mhm.
Yeah.
Although now I'm questioning it.
I know it's not. I know it's probably not chicken, and I know it's probably not. Real. I don't know what's in those noodles, and I'm sure it's like 3,000 milligrams of sodium. I get all of that, but still, I do love a good can of Campbell soup. I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, anyway, they're under this now firestorm because apparently now the guy's on leave, by the way. Now, of course, he is. But
well, duh. What did he fire? What did the original guy? What was the lawsuit for? Do you know? Does it say? I'm just curious how this pertains to his lawsuit. And maybe it doesn't say.
Garza, who began working remotely for the company in September of 2024, says he met Bally at a restaurant around November of 2024, hoping to discuss his salary. However, Garza claimed that Bally went into an hour-long rant, allegedly slamming everything from the company's products to the employees. The recording lasted longer than an hour and 15 minutes.
Jeez.
I don't know. I'm just trying to see what the lawsuit says. He was abruptly terminated. So this is a wrongful termination suit. He was abruptly terminated for employment.
Yep. I bet you that recording really came into play for that too.
So I think that came out afterwards though, right? Like, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like,
bosses, like you don't have these conversations with people you barely know.
Right. 100%. And honestly, if you're out in public, you should never say anything bad about the place you work for because you never know who's around you. I do a lot of online hosting for companies for virtual events. Mm-hmm. And one of the first things I say, mine is more of a disclaimer of like, don't say naughty stuff. But what I always say is HR is always watching. Everyone. Okay.
Literally.
HR
in your case
is always watching.
Yep.
So watch what you say because you just never know. And you're right. You never know who's recording you. Everyone literally is carrying around a recording device pretty much at all times. Security
well, like
cameras.
even I tell you, like it's not that I'm paranoid, but I've sort of have just taken on, like when you and I are talking before we start, there's things I would say if I were sitting next to you in person
that you won't say.
That I won't say here just because you just never know. Right. Like I like making people go, what did he just say? Like, I love that stuff. Right. Yeah. But I won't say those things and everybody I know where that line is and you can make them do that. Right. I won't say these things on here because I just don't know what's being recorded and what's not. And somebody somewhere is recording it.
Always.
Yep.
There's always someone watching.
Yep.
It's terrifying, honestly. All right. I feel like we started with Wisconsin. We should end sort of with Wisconsin. One of the best things about Wisconsin is the cheese, baby. I am a big cheese fan. Now, there just was a very large competition to crown the world's best cheese. An army of 265 cheese experts from all over the planet were tasked with wading through dairy concoctions of every shape, size, color, and consistency in a large auditorium in the Swiss capital of Bern. In the space of a couple hours, each judge plowed their way through at least 40 cheeses, sniffing, stroking, crumbling, finally tasting to arrive at a score.
I'm sorry, did you say stroking?
I did. And I said it like this, stroking.
Was that in the article?
Or did you just make okay. I did not make it up.
Okay.
Why would I add stroking to cheese? I mean, I love cheese, don't get me wrong, but
okay.
All right. So the winner, drum roll.
From Wisconsin?
Absolutely not. It's from Western Switzerland.
Of course, because they're in Switzerland, so they're
right. And it's something that I cannot pronounce, but I'll give my best effort. Bergkäserei Verpfäffigen. It's a cheese made from cow's milk.
At least you gave it your best effort.
You just got to say it with confidence, Dan. You got to say it with confidence. I really feel like I nailed it. Honestly, it's from a small dairy in the Alpine lowlands of Western civilization. Switzerland. I'm doing great. Everything's fine. So apparently in years past, when the results are announced, there's been a huge surge in sales for the champion cheese. But this is from such a small place that they're like, sorry, this is just all there is. But it's a Gruyere cheese. And I would love to be a cheese judge, except or unless they make me eat cheese or goat or sheep cheese.
Well, you got to. That's part
No,
of goat.
absolutely
Goat cheese
not.
is good.
Goat cheese is not good. Goat cheese tastes like how a goat smells.
Nicole sounded like the Swedish chef. So have you ever had Limburger cheese?
It's very stinky, right?
It's the stinkiest cheese there is. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have.
And there's one place in the United States that makes it, and it's in Monroe, Wisconsin.
Oh, really?
Yep. Only place in the country that makes it. And
Did you have it?
I've had it. I've been to their plant. And if you think the cheese itself smells,
Ooh.
the
The whole
plant
plant.
is it's immediate.
Ugh. I just got, like right before you throw up in the back of your throat, like it's all
And
tight.
the thing is, it never goes away. Sometimes you walk into a place that smells bad, you get used to it. The whole tour, like everybody on this tour, everyone was like, "Ugh." Like, I don't know how they don't have like vomit buckets everywhere in their tour, because like I know people, they have to get at least 2 yaks a day in that place.
Imagine walking, because you know how a lot of places, so I worked at movie theaters.
Mm-hmm.
I would always go home smelling like popcorn. If you work at fast food, you go home, you smell like fast
Yeah,
food. Or
right.
sometimes even when you go out to a restaurant, if they have an open kitchen or whatever, you end up smelling like that. Can you imagine smelling like that cheese?
So
Or I guess any cheese.
I did a trivia event in Monroe a few months ago, and they had prizes for the last place table. Everybody had to eat a piece of Limburger cheese.
Oh.
Now, here's the funny thing. I've tasted, I've eaten Limburger cheese. It smells a billion times worse than it tastes. I don't know how this works,
that's
because
interesting.
smell is such an important part of taste, right? But when you put it in your mouth and you eat it, I'm not going to say I like the cheese, but you don't gag. It's not like you're eating that smell, but when you put it in, like your fingers are worse than the actual cheese, because your fingers still smell like the outside of the cheese.
Yeah.
But you put that in your mouth. So hint to everybody, if you are toothpick, use a toothpick. Don't actually touch it yourself.
That's smart.
Yeah. But so if you do that, it's not great, but it's not that unholy gagging smell, that only unholy gagging feeling that you get when you actually just smell the cheese.
If it's so bad, why is it a thing?
People love the cheese. Like nobody likes the smell of it, but people love the taste of the cheese.
I mean, I guess there's a lot of things that are pretty disgusting by my definition that are very popular.
Yeah,
Like-
broccoli, for example.
Stop it. Broccoli's delicious. Raw cauliflower, bring it on.
Yeah.
Cooked
pass.
cauliflower, not as much. But I do like raw.
Yeah. So, any Wisconsin cheeses on the list? Did they?
I'm sure nobody made the finals, but they judged 5,244 cheeses from 46 countries. So that is a lot of cheese. Like, that's going to cause some digestive problems. They actually said that in between some of the things that they would have to eat to kind of
cleanse the palate.
Water, obviously, apples and Coca-Cola. That's what they do in between to get rid of whatever previous flavor was.
I mean, Coca-Cola will clean your toilet, so I'm sure it cleans out your palate.
I mean, I love a Coke Zero. I know you're a Diet Coke person, but man, Coke Zero is the jam.
So I'm just trying to think of like how terrible, you would actually smell if you worked at this cheese. I'm trying to remember the name of the plant. I don't remember it now, but it's in Monroe, Wisconsin, and it's I just can't think of it. But it's the only place in the United States that makes Limburger cheese. And I had a friend when I first moved up here to Wisconsin many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted me to bring him home like this cheese spread. Like everybody if you live in Illinois and you live in Wisconsin, what does everybody ask you to bring them? Do you know? Like, you should know this. Like, I don't know if it's as big in
Garrett's?
Chicago. No, when you go back home to Illinois from Wisconsin,
Spotted Cow.
Spotted Cow. Everybody asks for Spotted Cow beer.
Sorry, I misunderstood the question. Yeah, Spotted Cow beer.
That's the big one. I had a friend who always wanted this like cheese, and not like a nice Roquefort from the Car Valley cheese. It's like this stupid cheese spread.
Like Merck's? Or
Yeah,
Merck's?
I'm like, well, damn, it tasted no different than that crap in the can. And I'm like, well, why? Like, just go to the store and buy a cheese spread. Why? He's like, oh, it's bad. Nobody thinks it. No, I'm like, no, I'm not bringing you home a cheese spread. I'm not bringing you home a freaking, what's the cheese in it? Cheese Whiz. I'm not bringing you home. I'm not bringing you home Cheese Whiz in a tub. Just get it from your store down there. That's embarrassing for me to walk in and.
One of the nice things about being in Chicago is Kroger now owns Mariano's. So they have a whole section. Kroger is also, are they based in Wisconsin? I don't know if they're based in Wisconsin, but they have a lot of Wisconsin products. So there's a whole section of our Mariano's that's all Wisconsin cheeses. And they have Milwaukee's best dill pickles you can buy at Mariano's. So there's a lot of the Wisconsin stuff, not Spotted Cow.
Can't sell that anywhere but Wisconsin.
That's right. You can only buy that in Wisconsin. So people go across the border to the Mars Cheese Castle, which is now shaped like a castle. But when I first moved here, it was not shaped like a castle.
Yeah, and I don't like the new one. They had to build a new one because they widened the interstate, so they had to tear down the old one.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, and so now they have the new big one down there. But I'm like, I don't know. I liked the old one. I liked it.
The old one had a lot more character. This feels like a refrigerator.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. And I mean, it's good. I mean, the cheese. Wisconsin makes some great cheeses.
Yes.
Bel Gioioso cheeses are from Wisconsin, and I love those. So we do make some good cheese in Wisconsin. I stop all the time at cheese places whenever we that's one of my. It's so stupid, but I'm like, I don't care. I'm stopping at the cheese shop, and we pick up a lot of cheese that we sometimes never eat. But anyway, we still pick up a lot of.
You still get it. You still try. You give it.
Still get it on the way home. I take a bite out of that cheese wedge, and there you go. Got the cheese. So
oftentimes it's all you need. It's just the one bite, and then you're satisfied. And you're like, okay, I'm good.
And then sometimes we go slumming it, and we'll get like a jalapeno cheese dip in a can, and then you just buy the little mini pretzels and you eat those all the way home.
You know what? Sometimes you need a good road snack.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
All right. Well, listen, we appreciate you all joining us. Our spinners, for those of you who actually pay for this nonsense, you can expect your bonus content. Yeah, Friday morning, we'll be doing bonus content for you. Don't you worry about it. It's going to be, it's the day after Thanksgiving. It's Black Friday. But yeah, you'll get some bonus content. And if you're watching now without being one of our spinners, I'm not going to call you a thief. But it's kind of like stealing a little bit.
It's pretty similar.
I mean,
you judge with your own conscience, I guess.
I can make the argument, but listen, we're happy anybody actually takes the time to listen to this, but we're more happy to those who actually pay us. So go to Sean Smith. I am stealing.
At least he's honest.
Yeah, it's fine. Is that you got to live with yourself. Stillspinningpodcast.com. From there, you can sign up to be a spinner. You can do it right through Spotify, or you can go and do it right through our Patreon page. So either way, however you want to do it, or if you don't, as much as we kid, we appreciate you joining us. All right. So have a great Thanksgiving, because we won't talk to you before that. We'll talk to our spinners the day after. Everybody else, we will catch you next week. Appreciate y'all joining us, and
have a great holiday.
It's a good way to end it.